welcome back to the Sheikh Zayed International Cricket Stadium here in Abu Dhabi. Karnataka Tuskers going to lock horns with the Bulls from Delhi. So we're looking forward to that. That's match 5. All in readiness just about for the coin toss. Sorting things out in the centre. Early days, of course, Dino, but who do you fancy?
This evening, Hashim Amla's been saving the planet. Didn't want to write his team down, but he's with us now. We've got Hashim, we've got Owen Morgan and Wendell Lebroy, the match referee. You've got the coin for us, Hash. Head's called. It's come down ahead. Owen, do I need to ask?
No, we're going to have a bowl again. It seems to be the formula. It's worked again today. It worked last night. Obviously for us, the first game is important, trying to get some momentum, but holding on to it today, not being too precious about it. It was easy to take risks in this game and moving on, but we're looking forward to it. Another challenge early in the tournament. Thanks, Butch.
Hash, okay, you are going to have to set. Have you learned anything from the games that have gone previously?
Yeah, that's probably better to chase. Ideally, we're a ball first, but you know, if we get a good score on the board, even though they have chased, I mean, most teams have chased pretty well here. They've taken it right to the last over almost. So if we get a good total on the board, then we can try and push the guys as deep as they can and get a win out.
Okay, great stuff. Thanks for talking to us. The news from down here is that the Delhi Bulls have won the toss, and they're going to field first.
Interested to see how the Bulls approach this with pace on the ball or pace off it. Looks like we're going to start with David Willey, possibly. Here we got. So,
and that's a boundary. Don't bowl there, Twing. Different type of player.
Yeah, couldn't help himself. Bit of luck, but it was always on the cards. With
And Gonski. Oh, yeah, he gets wickets to the youngster. Yes, stand and applaud. The great Hashim Amla.
the Polaris missile. There we go. Oh, look out, Sterlo. It's another Sri Lankan here. Season 3. Into his mid-30s these days.
That'll be 4. Gave him some Bahinta with. And that's enough for these guys of today. Hits it away for another bounce.
Oh, help yourself. Loving this. Ruins the over somewhat. Because back... Oh, there's that lovely little bounce on the surface. But if you're a little too wide, and he's up against the left-hander of Taranga. A great line, that. Yeah. As easy as you like. So straight a little bit on both sides of the wicket here is David Willey. And a splice, Mr. Willey, if you please. Nice little C and B. Changed it up, banged it in, and it's
up. And he's a bit late on it. It's almost hit the stickers of the bat, and you don't drop them off your own bowling, Danny. Well, you used to. And he can go. Shafiqullah.
Bit of air. And take that.
Oh, nicked away. Here come back in the old days in another time and another format may well have had a slip there. Through the gap. Managed to thread the needle there. Upal Taranga. Oh, he's got that. He's got a huge piece of it and has stuck it up there on the dirt bank.
Yeah, g'day, Butch. I wasn't trying to sneak any food either. This, talk about sneaking a 6.
Oh, that's gone as well. Taranga is making Shamira pay the second 6 of the over.
This is where he's good. This is where he's good, Shafiq. Mind you, he stayed on.
Again. This time just couldn't put the turbo thrusters on and gather it in. Good from Shafiq. Needs to find the boundary often now. He's going to be taking the strike away from Upal Taranga.
Getting up to. Down the ground. Is there two there? Yes, there is two if he runs. Oh, he didn't go. Oh, there's a run out. There's a run out. Confusing all round. You got one guy speaking Sinhalese, the other one Afghan. They didn't know what was happening.
Upal Taranga. He's been absolutely barbecued here. To be fair to Shafiqullah, Taranga never looked at him, didn't look up once, just got his head down and started running.
Ross Whiteley, great strike rate, 144.
Is that going to be happening in England? It's called the 100. And that's not gone for 100, but it's gone for a 6. Terrific strike from Shafiq. What?
Just 3 off the over up to now. Oh, I beg your pardon. This is why he's so good. He just sits there and look at Tom's gone, what is that?
He's just out of this world, it really is. For such a young cricketing nation. Guys representing their country in leagues all around the world. One thing they all have in common is an enormous amount of talent.
Well, he scythed that. Now, I don't think he's got enough of it and he'll be out. Well caught on the boundary. Really good knock.
Yeah, he's got the Tuskers up to the highest total batting first of the tournament thus far in game 5.
Bowling straight through, you can't run on that. Well, you can, but you're not getting anywhere. Wear orange in this situation, or would you rather prefer to wear blue with this good score of 110 for 5?
It's going to stretch them, that is for sure. It'll stretch them.
Oh, there it is there. They lost the toss, got sent in. Amla missed out sadly for him for 6. Charles, 13 off 5. Looked dangerous until Willie got a good short one at him. Taranga was outstanding. He set the innings up for me.
Yeah, bowling figures, well, Ravi Rampal with 2 for 16. Outstanding at the death. Zahir Khan got through 1 over, 1 for 12. 1 for 23 for David Willey, 1 for 26 for Chamira. 2 for 16 for Ravi Rampal, though. He managed to slam the brakes on the Tuskers in the final overs. The score this year's T10. Kusal Pereira played one of the great run chases in Test match cricket. Paul Stirling is an absolute stalwart of both Middlesex and Ireland and was in terrific form here in the recent World Cup qualifying tournament for Ireland.
County cricket, it really improved your cricket big time.
Clipped away. Hands on heads for Remington, but it was wide down the leg side and probably deserved to go for 4.
An ankle. But he also put some pressure on the off stump.
Yep, Tuskers' first strike. He said it was a slower ball. Rather persuaded the off stump to collapse into the turf.
Force in a shorter format, I think. You know, it's an asset to have. We also have that's a 6. Especially for batsmen, they have to really be sure and pick the wrong one or the leggy. So yeah, that they've been making that impact in this format for sure.
I also want to know, because I've asked this to the other players, is what do you think of the T10 format itself?
But the format is super.
Attack together, the enforcer. Oh, he's hit this high in the air now. Is it a 6? Be careful of the rope, and he takes it easy. He made it. Well, I thought a difficult catch looked so easy.
Pereira, Pat Brown with the knuckleball from around the wicket. Pereira rather scooped it up in the air. Johnson Charles just steadied himself, never looked in any doubt.
Look at those numbers, and just a great human being, a great leader of men. 131 strike rate, over 6,000 runs. Lovely touch. What about that for placement? This is the reason why he's one of the best players in the world.
Boxer having the better of things in the Dream 11. Oh, he's knocked him over. Has he managed to turn that onto his own stumps?
Let's have a little look. Yeah, it's at the back of the hand. He's hit it right off the toe onto the stumps. Can you believe it? Luck's your fortune. The youngster. How many times he's got guys out like that?
But at the moment, oh Lord, that's gone up and it's gone far enough. Not right out of the middle of the bat.
Sixth. With this, it's going to help matters for those in orange and blue. Matthews again, and he's fatted this as well. Wake up down there. Here comes Angela.
Well, they did a similar thing yesterday, these two. Right, just...
pressure for the young fella. Charging in. And went Yorker this time. Protection can't stop it. Starts with a little change-up. That's delightful. Captain Morgan carving a maximum here at the start of the 8th over.
Goes for 6. That's the how you hit sixes in the big game of T20. And by the way, Danny, that might be enough for me. It is enough.
Tonight, with the pitch on the other side of the pitch, just went.
Well, I've got to say straight away that you boundary as much as you can.
This time! What a good catch. Is that Patrick Brown down there?
It's an ebbs and flows, doesn't it? Again, if the bat just turned in his hand, bad smash factor, good catch in the end. Did it pop out just a little?
15 deliveries to go, 38 required. Here's David Willey, who hits a long ball. He got it sweet, didn't he? So Willey, so left-hander for left-hander. Take 1, no, take 4. The old French. Oh, ripper! Woodwork disturbs.
Geordie from Durham is one of them. He's changed it up, and he was late on that, wasn't he? Wasn't set up properly there at all there, David Willey. As if he didn't know where he wanted to hit that.
It's a skimmer. Don't bother running.
You can sense something here. Oh, that's in Slotsville. It's not where you need to bowl. Should you be bowling a left arm orthodox in the 9th over, trying to take the pace off it to a guy that's breastfed on spin?
Beautiful. There's a slow, and as he nicked it, got to go.
Well, what's he done here differently? Well, it's a better length, and he got a little feather, and my gee, that's a good catch by Shafiq. Wow, very, very good catch. Difficult one. Leg stump was amazing.
Up and away. Oh, it's a cracker. Johnson Charles, is it? Yeah, it is. We've seen some good takes out on the fence. The Spice Man comes to mind.
The ball was a flyby. I thought he almost had enough to get a 4 or a 6. And it's in the air, and he dived and wanted it. That's a very good catch. And now, unfortunately, for Adil Rashid, goes for a golden globe. And the Bulls are, well, they're really struggling now. 85 for 7. Now he got a good piece of this, but someone's there. No, he'll have to be 15 foot tall. So first one most of the games. Cop that. That's that for a Yorker around the wicket. A young Brown.
Whether it be in 50 over cricket or in 20 over cricket, he's got all the variations, knuckle balls, slower balls, you name it, but he's also got the good old-fashioned rip snorter, toe crusher, Yorker.
Here for the Tuskers. Oh, and they finish it off in style. Just, what, 6 runs off it. Well bowled by Brown, finishing with figures of 2 for 19 off his 2. Gee, he'd be most impressed, Tommy Moody, with his team. Yeah, that's a really good win to the Tuskers. Well done. The owners will be stoked.
Angelo Matthews tried to keep the chase going, but even he couldn't get them over the line. Excellent figures all round for the Tuskers to win, defending a total in this year's T10 League.
Well, there's the match summary. Karnataka on debut, getting a win straight away. Well done to them. Taranga outstanding, and so was Raza.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the post-match presentation here of match 5 between the Tuskers and the Bulls. And as ever, with any of these great tournaments, got to thank the sponsors. And the presenting sponsor is Ola Properties, of course. Our host sponsors, Abu Dhabi, DCT, Abu Dhabi Sports Council, the Abu Dhabi Cricket Board, and same with the UAE Emirates Cricket Boards. We thank you immensely. Principal sponsors, flying all the chaps in and from around the globe, Etihad Airways, Dream 11, My Dubai, Emirates NBE, and Alubond and Vimal Elachi, our wonderful principal sponsors. Rightio, first award up for here tonight in match 5 is the best moment of this match is 3 for 28. Nathan Rimington, star quality from the Tuskers, will collect a cheque for 1,000 dirhams from Hatif Ansari, who is the head of marketing for Alubond. Well done, Rimmers. Nice change of pace, boy. Loved it. Marvellous. Thank you, sir. Now, the second award of the night is for the stylish player. And 34 off 21, Upul Taranga is our stylish player for the Tuskers. He also gets a cheque of 1,000 dirhams from Sadish Garan. He is the CEO of Express Money, and he hands that cheque over to Upul Taranga. Rightio, man of the match, player of the match, and for the best player on the field, let's have a look at this. It's Amin Raza of the Tuskers, 48 off 22. Well done, sir, in terms of that. And he collects 1,000 dirham from Mike Wallace. Yeah, let's have a little interview from Ahmed. We can't get away from me, I'm sorry. 2 for 11 with that performance, and those left arm angles, nice to be part of it all.
Yeah, definitely. A wonderful tournament to be part of. And being a UAE local player, I think can read the wicket probably better than others.
What did you make of the 22 yards out there tonight?
I think it was a touch low, but I think you just can't be predictable in this format. You just got to keep changing and just be a step ahead of the batter.
Got smashed there by Matthews, and then you got him out. Did you give him a serve?
No, I didn't. I think I just missed the Yorker, and just had to, because you don't have enough time to think a lot about the next ball. So you just have to be clear at the run up that what you're going to ball next.
Enjoyed it immensely. Well done.
Thanks, Jake.